Gratitude greetings. I'm super happy because there are so many inspirational leaders on the planet. One of them is Priya Rathore. 14 years of experience, 14,000 lives have been touched, and the numbers are even more. She's a great trainer, and I met her recently in Coimbatore. She was addressing a great university student, Bhartiyar University in Coimbatore, one of the biggest universities and famous universities, one of the oldest universities in Tamil Nadu. She effortlessly won hearts of so many hundreds of students, from soft skills to interviews. And more than that, it was all about love, because love makes the world go round. Welcome, Priya.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you.
Welcome. I am super glad. Now, you please tell us, what is the secret of your success?
Sunny, like you said, love makes the world go round. Yes, love is the secret to everything because I do love what I do every single moment.
Amazing. And most of
Yes,
us
so
are
I,
sad because we don't love what we do.
uh,
So, how do you manage? Because there are so many tasks which we may not like. How do you manage to love what you do every moment?
see, there are various challenges that come within every task. There might be certain things in a task that you would love to do, but then there are so many things in a task that you don't like to do. But you have to do them. You have to really put in hours to do them. So, for example, if we're going for a training program, we would love to be part of the execution and delivery as a trainer. But
Yes.
what we may not be completely fond of is formatting your content, the slides that are there, PPTs, and formatting the workbook, creating the workbook. Although you have done that, you would like to do that, but then there might be times where you feel that you're not as enthused to something than you are to something else. However, to only understand that everything is part of the game plan, and we want to, and every task that we do is just a bit for that entire whole to be created. I think that is what
Super.
makes.
Happy fueling yourself with enthusiasm, and there will be tasks which may not be so comfortable. Still put your heart and soul. Thank you, Priya. Now, I have seen you. You are a great animal lover. You love nature. You love all the creations of the Lord. So, how did that develop? Because you are from a great city, you can easily sit back and relax, have a great luxurious life, but you take out time to spend time with nature, solitude, loving the little puppies and the goats. So, how did that happen?
Honestly, Sunny, I did not have it in me. Never really had it in me. Why? Because as a child, my maternal grandmother had dogs, but we never did have dogs, so we never grew up with animals literally. So that I was not so sensitive until I found myself a dog. When I bought myself a dog and with much rebellion against my parents' wishes, where you know how parents are, they say either you live or either you stay in this house or the dog stays. All those that drama had happened. But then when you bring that soul home and that soul gets acquainted with everyone and wins heart, so everybody accepts it in the family. I took it up as a challenge then. And I think that dog of mine, the first ever dog of mine, little beautiful Pomerian, her name was Nuri, and she went on to live for 18 beautiful years with us. So beautiful, so amazing she was. Only added a lot of happiness to the family. That's where I started empathizing with the animals. So just like
So
for her,
beautiful.
other animals also became my center of attraction, my center of attention. And I am absolutely in love with cows because I'm from Himachal Pradesh, and every household there, which has a small even kitchen garden and a very large kitchen garden or an orchard, we all have cows, and I love cows and horses, so
This
larger
is
animals
great.
also.
And this is what true love is. And love makes the world go round. And if you have love, then love just overflows for every being around, everything around. It is not restricted to, yeah, only this, only this. Ah, I don't like her, like that. So great. As a trainer now, you have been very successful. What are your happiest moments? Which are those happiest moments?
Though every moment is a happy moment, however, there is this one moment that happens in a trainer's, I would say, during the session, is when you have more and more eureka moments. So for example, you tell them something and they are able to connect with it and vibe with it and move with it and groove with it within the training session. I think that is a very good thing to happen. So as many eureka moments you can give as a trainer to your participants, that's one thing we must always look forward to. And yes, a standing ovation anytime, either end or anytime, that is something that makes our heart happy.
Beautiful. And I can sense you have had in every training session you have done. Great. Moving
Not
on,
every training session did I have a standing ovation, but yes, it has been a wonderful experience.
because I know you're great at building rapport and you build relationships very well. So, moving ahead, now as a trainer, you also feel sad, upset. So, how do you bounce back? What is the secret of your happiness?
When you are training for many days outside your town, and you are living in a particular place where there is nobody, and you have to come, although you are very happy in the training room, but you're again walking into an empty room. So that, and if it happens endlessly for days together, then you're like, oh my god, now I wish to go out, I wish to go back home. So that feeling is always there. But I always tell myself that if at all I am in a training session and I'm in a different city, why not explore that city? Maybe I could just explore street food there, or I could just go somewhere. Let's see how it is. Get a feel of the of the streets and the air of that city. I think that is something that we're going to take back with us
Yes.
always.
भगवान की सृष्टि की सैर. Very, very good. और पूरी सृष्टि मेरी है. Wonderful. So now what heals you?
Sorry?
we all get hurt. We all feel
Yeah.
the pain. So what heals you?
I think if we depend on other sources for happiness or for healing, then you may always get into a cycle where you would require the same source, and you want to get onto a source which is external to you. But if at all people are able to heal themselves with a source internal, besides God, obviously God is also internalized. But if at all we are able to heal ourselves with our own thinking and our affirmations, and of course the self-talk that we have, which we also call as intrapersonal communication, no matter whatever the situation is in a particular day, we need to have a really big thing, and that is hope that this is all going to change. It might even change 180 degrees, completely different from where you started. I would say hope is the biggest healer that a person can have, that hope can heal.
Yeah, the
For
famous
me,
hope experiment. I remember the frogs had hope, so they kept fighting and they were alive even after 48 hours. Great. So, from hope, what are your future plans, dream, vision, goals as a trainer?
obviously, being exposed to different kind of audiences, going somewhere else, moving internationally, being able to spread a word on the international forum about ourselves and the kind of work that we do, and to be known and respected for the work that you've been done, to be known by people favorably. These are the things, these are everything that I have in my mind. Mainly goals as a trainer are mainly intangible, obviously, and
Super.
everything else that follows along with that is a beautiful thing that can happen to us. I definitely look for getting more clients and having more business and seeing my cash register ring, because I've understood one thing: money is a driver for everything. Money is energy.
Money is energy. Yes. And you sounded like Dr. Kiran Bedi when you said, Sunny, we should be happy every moment. You sounded like Oprah Winfrey when you said, leave a
Oh.
legacy, touch lives all across the globe. Great. Now, training in one word. Training in one word.
Oh, training in what you're asking? Okay,
Yeah.
training in one: internalizing,
Life in one word.
giving and receiving,
Love in one word.
life,
Priya in one word.
admirable.
Thank you so much, Priya, for enlightening and empowering, sharing your thoughts. I'm sure I am going to take this forward and I'm going to remember a few lessons and be inspired by you. And I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sunny. Thank you very much for your questions. They were very nice. They were questions where we got an opportunity to think after a long time on those aspects. Thanks.
Thank you so much.